Now, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, I'm really excited to start this off because this is something that I've wanted to do on my channel for a while now. Now, that being said, this is a new series that I wanted to introduce to my channel, which would allow me to kind of have content out a little bit more stable, and then allows us to talk about Game of Thrones a little bit more during this long night. Now, that being said, I am here, and like I said, I'm freaking excited. I'm working on so much other stuff, and I'm hyped to introduce this. So basically, this is going to be GOTQs, or better yet, Game of Thrones quotes. So basically, I will be revisiting some of the best quotes and things said in previous seasons, and we will revisit them, have a dialogue, go over what they might mean in the upcoming season and how they might play part in the end game of certain characters and in the story. So the first quote that I wanted to start off this series with is one of the ones that kind of is like a nod to the viewer and a nod to the person watching Game of Thrones, and it comes from Ramsay Bolton.
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Now, I know a bunch of you must be like, oh, why this quote, Ray? Like, he's dead, he's over, like, why are we going to talk about Ramsay Bolton? But to me, this quote has way more to do with the creators and the producers of the show than actually Ramsay Bolton. Because this quote is a show-only quote. This does not happen in the books. I mean, the torturing, yeah, but I mean, the quote does not happen in the books. And remember that George R.R. Martin did tell the producers of the show how the story would end. And for Ramsay Bolton to go out of his way to tell you that if you think this story has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention, is kind of to me like a wink and a nod at you. Like, look, I know you might like this, you might like the show, you might love it, whatever, but do not get your hopes up because this is not what you think it is. It's funny and it's very interesting because this quote even gets more power and more oomph behind it when you remember what George R.R. Martin said back in November of 2015 about a bittersweet ending. He said this at Northwestern Middle School of Journalism, and I quote, "I think you need to have some hope. We all yearn for happy endings in a sense. Myself, I'm attracted to the bittersweet ending. People ask me how Game of Thrones is gonna end, and I'm not gonna tell them, but I always say to expect something bittersweet in the end." He said, you can't just fulfill a quest and then pretend life is perfect. So when you combine what Ramsay Bolton is saying, which, if, like I said, you look at it as the producers telling you, and then you look at George R.R. Martin, him saying it has a bittersweet ending, it kind of might give you an indication, and it kind of gives us a key as to maybe how we could predict the ending of the show. Because if the producers are highlighting that if you think it has a happy ending, which all of us hope for, and George R.R. Martin himself states, that means we're not paying attention to what we really should be paying attention. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you guys caught me on there, but so the way that I look at it is, it's something probably in plain sight that is a bad trend, maybe with certain characters. Some characters have hero traits and, you know, do stupid things, a la Jon Snow, who tends to sacrifice himself a lot. For others, he doesn't think about ramifications and consequence as much as, you know, maybe he should. We also see Daenerys, who has a hot temper. Maybe this is something that lingers on to the final season of Game of Thrones. She could be hot-headed and impulsive. We know that Arya is also a bit easy to anger. We know that Tyrion seems to kind of be a bit easier when it comes to his family. So there's so many things that I think this could imply, so that we can't make one set prediction off of these two things. But I do think that it is a great quote and a great nod, and that's why I chose it to be the first one of the GOTQs. But like I said, this video is to start a discussion, and I'm more interested in seeing what you guys think. What do you guys think it means, and what do you guys think this is hinting at? I'm really interested in seeing what you guys think, because again, it is to me one of the best quotes from Game of Thrones, because to me, like I said, I take it as kind of a hint or a direct message from the producers, like, look, this is what's happening, pay attention, and you probably might get what you want. But hey, that's just me. Let me know in the comment section down below. And we finally also got a release year for season 8 of Game of Thrones, and they finally confirmed that it will be 2019. So yes, we will get season 8 of Game of Thrones in 2019. They did not say the month or the date, but you know, it's whatever. You know, at least we know confirmed now 100% that it will be 2019. So that's gonna be dope. I am working on my Star Wars video, my Star Wars Game of Thrones crossover video. I also have the Arya video coming up. I'm sorry I've been a little bit slower putting out videos. It's just, you know, with the whole holidays passing and a lot of stuff is going on my end. So, you know, I'm trying to put them out, and I'm trying to do higher end content now than just doing, you know, like more. I prefer just, you know, having fun and making the better stuff for you guys, because I have realized that you guys enjoy that a little bit more, and it's more fun for me too. So I would like to take more of my time doing the videos now. But that being said, man, I hope you guys have a great year. Happy New Year, because this is the first video of the year. If you haven't, remember to subscribe, drop a like. It helps the channel hell a lot. And as always, guys, this is a true pleasure. My name is Ray, and peace.